How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Outside Podcast on YouTube. And I've done movie magazines. I've done like Fangoria, shit like that. I've done a lot of comic magazines. Alright. People out there watching this, I figured know what a fanzine is. To me, this was the most professionally done fanzine that ever came out. It's not around anymore. This is Video Watchdog, of course, as you can see above my hand here. Done by Tim Lucas and his wife. Donna, I think was his wife's name. I never got to meet these people. You felt like you do when you read this shit because they gave such great reviews. But okay, this is issue 84 from June of 2002. Well, we got, hey, Joe Dante's Flea Pick Flashbacks. This is Joe Dante's reviews for like some magazine back in the 70s. This is the William Castle issue. That's why I picked this one to start with now. Real quick, word of warning. Even though this got put on regular newsstands, sometimes there'd be like topless nudity, sometimes full frontal women. I don't think they ever had like full frontal male. So if some pops up, I'm sorry. I flipped through it and didn't see any, but I did it quick. All right, boom. We start off with Castle and this woman dressed up as a witch. Video Watchdog came out. At one time, it was every 2 months. Then it became every month for a while. Then went back to every 2 months. And then it just kind of came out when it wanted to towards the end there. I have not subscribed to it in quite a few years. It got to where towards the end, they were covering shit that was so old already. I'd rented it from Netflix and watched it. But they just covered VHS, Laserdisc, everything. I mean, no, it's not on the here we go. Tapes, DVDs, and soundtracks. And look at the front. Okay, so we got Castle. We got Hammer House of Horror, which was a TV show of Hammers I didn't even know about. Jurassic Park 3, Shrek, The Mummy Returns, and Serials. All right, so let's get started here. And we have the Kennel, which I always list who wrote for him. You got like names like Steve Bissett, Joe Dante, of course, Tim Lucas. That's the guy. Him and his wife do this. Kim Newman. Is he English? He's from the UK. I think he's English. I know he's from the UK. Richard Harlan Smith. He used to write for Fangoria, if I remember right. Douglas Lee Winter used to do all those collections of horror short stories. I always had like a one-page. Little. Just kind of Tim telling you what's going on in his life. That's how you get to know these people. Okay, all right, real quick. You always get your news early in the issue. Well, this one's going to be so you got Two Faces of Barrymore's Dr. Jekyll. This was the Image and Kino. Okay, the Image DVD and the Kino DVD. Yeah, Kino DVD of the 1920 Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The Eternal Evil Age. A great fucking movie. I need to rewatch that. It's been a long time since I've seen that. And this is the Tyson. That's probably what I have a copy of. Death Race 2000. This is the first legit copy of Death Race from New Concord. There was like a bootleg. I never ever seen that. I remember seeing this and being excited for this and grabbing this when it came out. Marat Saad. This is, was this Franco? Okay, Peter Brooks. Don't know who that is. Vigilante. This was a, damn it, Blue Underground. Maniac. William Lustig. You got Fred the Hammer Williamson with a hammer. The Hammer with a hammer. Alright. The video thing, which eventually disappeared, but a couple of years. This is 2002. Probably by about 2006. I really don't think they reviewed VHS at all. Because there was no new VHS coming out. This was all movie serials this month or this issue, which was kind of cool. Found out a bunch of different serials. There's a lot of like from Sinister Cinema. And they give you the prices. So they have the year, Sinister Cinema, the tape number, if it's high fire, not the price, the length, the format, how many tapes, they give you a lot of information, and there's no ads. Usually they'd have an ad, like besides for their stuff, like advertising like binders for their magazines and back issues, they'd have one ad in the back inside cover. So just a lot of serials, Drums of Fu Manchu. I think I've got. That might be one of the ones I have. I got a couple of serials. I've never actually watched all, but Captain Marvel's the only one I definitely know I've seen every bit of. I own both the Batman ones too. I've never watched all those that I remember. The Lost City, the Mystery Squadron. And so this is, like I said, one of the few ads inside. Subscribe to them. I always did bulk because man, they wanted $11 more and you get your shit a few days earlier. Fuck that. In slightly better shape. I didn't care. You see mine are always beat to pieces. Okay, real quick. Joe Dante's Sleep at Flashback. From 69 to 74, future director Joe Dante reviewed movies for the industry trade journal Film Bulletin, ventured into forbidden theaters and bad neighborhoods to cover stuff no one else wanted to cover. That's all you need to know. These reviews had not appeared since in these trade journals. Motherfucker reviewed Black Caesar, which is easy as hell to find on DVD. Eugene, the story of her journey and perversion. That's a Franco film. Five Fingers Death. This was like the first real gory kung fu movie to come out over here. It got cut though. Escape from Nevis Island. I have no clue. Night of Lepus. That's the Killer Bunny movie with Bones from Star Trek. Sweetback's badass song. Mario Van Peebles' dad opens with a supposedly teenage Mario Van Peebles, the fucker might be early 20s, banging the hell out of this chick. Teenage Sex Report, that's one of the German, what were they called, the schoolgirl reports. It was kind of like Dr. Ruth, but in movie form. Weird shit. All right, William Castle article. And this was done because 13 Ghosts, Homicidal, Mr. Sardonicus, and Stray Jacket all came out from Columbia around the same time on DVD. All in pretty good versions. I've got 13 Ghosts. I'm pretty sure it's this version. I just seen Mr. Sardonicus. Svengoolie aired him a couple weeks ago. In fact, speaking of, Svengoolie comes on tonight. It gives you a clue when I film this. All right, 13 Ghosts, I was with the Ghost Viewer. Okay, simple. William Castle realized you put a gimmick with something, it draws the people in and they end up staying for the movie. The Ghost Viewer. It was red and blue glasses, like 3D glasses. If you didn't want to see the ghost, you looked through one of the lenses, and because of the way they were printed, they wouldn't appear on the film. Homicidal, that was like the Coward's Corner, the Terror Break. Mr. Sardonicus, that was the punishment pole where, hey, William Castle invented dislike on YouTube with Mr. Sardonicus. I never thought about it, but yeah. You got this card, and it was glowing dark, and had a thumb doing this and said the punishment pole above it. And then, towards the end of the movie, Castle appears on the screen. It's like, all right, and who believes Mr. Sardonicus should be punished for this? You know, giving this thumbs up, and he's counting. No, you hold it up higher, sir, and all this shit. And if you gave thumbs down, he wasn't supposed to get the more punishment. There was only one ending filmed. They confirm it here, and Castle swears up and down there was more than one, but there was only the one where Sardonicus gets punished. But yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down. And, Straight Jacket, which was Joan Crawford. I don't think I've ever seen all of that one. This is that Hammer show. This was a what? Oh wow, 80. Damn, Hammer was still around by 80. I've never actually seen this. I've seen this set. Did not grab it. I should have. All right, American Werewolf in London. This is the really cool 2-disc set that came out. Well, 2002. Now you can find it for like $5. This record came out, the thing was like $27. Now it's $5. Pick it up. You like horror movies, you like werewolf movies, you like comedies, pick up American Werewolf in London if you've never seen it. And if you've seen American Werewolf in Paris and thought that sucked, yeah, it does. This is good. Blood Simple by the Coen Brothers, another one. You find that cheap. Great damn movie. How much was it then? $25. That's the retail price. You know, you paid less than that at most stores. Oh, the Educational Archive Series, Volume 1, Sex and Drugs, Volume 2, Social Engineer. These are from Phantoma, which was, if I remember right, Glenn Danzig's video company. For a short while, he did some shit. I've seen the sex and drug ones. I rented from Netflix. This chick eats acid and starts trying to eat this hot dog, and it turns into like a troll doll. But it's all like still frames with trippy music. 8 1/2 and 8 1/2 Women. Never seen it, but that's Barbara Steele. Even this far, looking through a camera, it's a little blurry to me. I know that's Barbara Steele. That was Jurassic Park 3. As you see, they give long, thorough. Look at this review of Jurassic Park 3, the DVD of The Last Wave, Lust for the Vampires. That's Gene Rollins. Oh, that's Hammer. Okay. The Mummy Returns. Oh, that was horrible. God, that movie was bad. They gave it a long-ass review. Shrek, they gave it a decent long review. They go into depth. They tell you about all the extras. I mean, if you really love cult movies, this was the magazine for the longest period of time. I won't say this one. I got in a sale from One of the online comic shops for probably $4. And anytime, if you see an issue of this thing for $5 and under, grab it. It's worth it. You're going to get $5 worth of reading. The League of Gentlemen, they do imports, League of Gentlemen. I never got into that. That aired on Comedy Central. I never could get into it. Oh. Shit. Alright, then we got Audio Watchdog. The best and rest of 2001. It's like the best soundtrack CDs, all that kind of shit. Letters from Mr. Sardonicus, of course. And then usually, like I said, you get one, and this time it's for one of their products. Tim Lucas worked on a Mario Bava book for, what was it, 40 years, 30 years, 50 years? It was a long ass time. And this is 2002 when he mentioned it came out in 2000 and... It was after 2012, I know that. Or right before. And then, well, that's probably the only thing on here that'd be like, wait a minute, wow, not safe for work. Issue 84. This was $6.50. Like I said, I paid probably $4 or $5 for this. Just a great fucking magazine. You find any of these, grab them if you're a cult movie fan. They're worth reading. These are great toilet reads. You sit down, you take a shit, you read a review. Well, some of these long-ass reviews, that's for the morning shit, you know, when the fiber ain't kicked in yet. Alright, talk to everybody later. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, boom, give me a thumbs up. Like Mr. Sardonicus, thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave a comment, subscribe. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.